And inflation is not only impacting renters, the rising costs are especially hard for seniors with a strict monthly budget.
Yeah, we've been covering inflation from all angles here on Today in AZ. Team 12's Jen Wall now live in Chandler. Jen, this can really put a strain on budgets for Valley retirees out there.
Yeah, it's really hard when your monthly budget has no room for growth, yet literally everything around you continues to get more expensive. So right now, the top 6 costs that are really hitting seniors hard and the rest of us are housing, utilities, medical, gas, entertainment, and Russia's war in Ukraine partially to blame there for the gas prices going up. And so we're just dealing with a lot of problems, including medical as well. So we want to present some solutions for you this morning to help you out as you're continuing to see prices rise around you. Economists blaming many reasons for the spikes, from the bottlenecked supply chains, again to the war in Ukraine and consumer demand. This month, the Labor Department says the Consumer Price Index jumped 8.5%, the highest year-over-year increase since 1981. There are some ways to chip away at the daunting prices, especially if you're on a fixed budget. Financial planner Don Dalby says to reduce the cost of gas when you typically buy an expensive plane ticket or maybe drive across the country is to travel locally instead. For high rent, utility, and mortgage prices, Dalby encourages retirees to see if it makes sense for them to downsize.
For some people, it makes sense for them to take out a reverse mortgage. It's not viable for every person. It's complicated and you have to look at the fine print, but sometimes many of us, especially in today's economic world, that we have so much equity built in our home. And is there a way for some of these seniors to tap into that equity so they can continue to live comfortably today?
Inflation reaching a 40-year high this month as shopping around the valley gets more expensive by the day. Joe Marquardt, Arizona's AARP president, says with a fixed income with the rise in consumer price index, a budget can be a challenge for him and his husband too.
Well, I imagine we have cut back somewhat. We enjoy going out to eat either for lunch or dinner, and we've limited the times that we do that. We enjoy taking day trips. We've not taken a day trip since before the pandemic started. And that also impacts us in going to see family. Our family is all in the Midwest.
Yeah, so getting creative wherever you can. Now, we've been talking a lot about the Consumer Price Index this morning. April's Consumer Price Index is supposed to be released in mid-May, so stay with 12 News for updates on that. And if you want more tips for saving money, you can go to aarp.org. They have a lot of information for retirement planning, especially as we continue throughout the pandemic with inflation and everything else being thrown at us. For now, we're live in Chandler, Jen Wall, Today in AZ.